Hi Gemini, thanks for stopping by. This is your weekly tarot for September 1st through the 7th. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. I wish that I could fly so high to be a Gemini. Oh wait, I am! I love being a Gemini. I don't care how many people don't like me. That's the point, right? That's what freedom is about. One of the things. All right. Okay, so we're going to do 2 stories. Gilded Dreams. And One Ring Circus. That's so funny. You know what? I haven't had Gilded Dreams in a while, so I want to just review the book real quick because this, you know, sometimes I don't always, but with these are really cool cards, and I like to make sure that I have the total concept here for you, for us. Right? I'll be right back. Don't go away. Wow, I'm really glad I checked that for us. So the Field of Dreams reverse talks about when it's upright, it talks about creating our life based on our dreams and our creativity and what we love to do. We're all being asked, everybody's being asked to look at what we love to do. When it's reversed, Gemini, are you still living someone else's life, their dreams, their ideas, what they think you should be? Oh my gosh, I hate it when we do that, but we do it, don't we? We do it. As free as we think we are, and maybe all signs are like this. We tend to realize, hey, wait a minute, this is not my dream. You know, and we go, wow. Maybe it's because we tend to do things for people, and so we kind of forget our dream when we're trying to make someone else's dream come true. Well, you gotta get back to your dream, darlings. Get back to your dreams, get back to what makes you happy, and don't chase money, don't chase love, chase what makes your soul sing, you know. Art, music, learning something, my gosh, Gemini. A degree, school, teaching, YouTube, blabbing for a living. It's not a living yet, but I'm working on it. Anyway, so that's what that's about, okay? So, and then 15, this is One Ring Circus. And this is not what you think it is either, because One Ring Circus talks about that we don't have to wait for somebody to do this with us. We got it. See? But this elephant right here, it's grounded. I mean, it's kind of floating above this water. I don't know, because that label's right there. Can you see that? The label's there. But it's got this piece of rock. This elephant is grounded. So as long as you stay in a place of, you know, centered, you can do all the things yourself that you've been waiting for somebody to do with you. And this really is about making your own dreams come true, not somebody else's, or, you know what I'm saying. So when I was young, I had this habit of liking the music my boyfriends would like, or liking, and then when I'd break up with them, I was like, I hate that song now, you know. At some point, you gotta just, what do you like, Gemini? You know what I mean? So, One Ring Circus says, if you want to build a business, if you want to create your own YouTube channel, then just do it. Take the steps. Take a step. And first, well, wait a minute. First, you have to decide, why do I want to do this? And then that'll help you really narrow it down to if this is really your decision or somebody else's idea of what you think it should be. All right, so let's look at Gilded Dreams. So these are 2 different stories. So in an effort to reach more people, more than just 1 story a week, I thought I'd do 2. And so with all the signs, that's like, what, 24 different stories. So, excuse me, this could be you Gemini, me Gemini, or the other party resonate all or in part. You with that fast talk, huh? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, King of Wands, Throat chakra. When I do Gemini and Taurus, always does that. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Okay. I know sound effects included. 10 of Cups. I love making my sound effects. And Nine of Pentacles. I heard recently a reader was saying it's a Gemini thing. I didn't know that. Okay. So we have the One Ring Circus now. We have the Four of Pentacles. Really have to move them far to get a good view for you, or especially. Okay. Sorry, I'm being so silly. Nine of Swords. Eight of Cups reversed. And King of Cups. It was like, no, Nine of Wands. And the Magician. I guess I'm not sorry. Reversed. I'm having a good time. Okay. Okay, so we're looking at the Field of Dreams. So we're looking at maybe narrowing down what we want to do in our lives, right? Okay, so we have this Queen of Pentacles here, and she is very creative. She's like, when she's upright, she's creative, and she is abundant, and she's independent, and she's nurturing. Reversed. Well, all of those things only in the reverse, right? Which is not those things, right? So she's dependent. She is critical. Critical, how critical? How really critical? But just doesn't care about anybody else. I mean, it's about her. About, you know, she's not good with money, let alone making it. It's just an energy, okay? So, not nurturing, selfish. So this to me looks like a block. That's what it feels like. It's a block. It's blocking us. I'll just say you as your Gemini, right? I may say me, us too, because I am. But anyway, this may be preventing you from moving forward, because the Nine of Pentacles this way is making steady progress towards whatever you want. But this person, this energy is keeping, you know, both of these are pentacles. This is being blocked. Your movement, your creativity is being blocked. Your independence is being blocked. Okay? Your movement forward into your foundation and what you want to build, it's being blocked. You're like, you're telling me, in fact, feel like you're shut out. And maybe you suffered some financial loss recently. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's look at what else we have here. So we have this happy, 10 of Cups, like happy life, you know, happiness, fulfillment, family. You know, you have the house, all the cups up here, and you have a rainbow, and you have a kitty cat, and so, anyway. So happy times, right? It looks good from the outside. But then you have this King of Wands, which is somebody that's very passionate, you know. And this could actually be you that's passionate, because we can have those, you know, if we really want something and we're ready to go and do it, and what's holding me back? That's passion. That's ready to take any step out, because this is the entrepreneur. Yeah, I'm ready to do this, to find my creativity, to move forward, get past my own self, right? Get past what everybody thought I should be, because that's blocking my creativity. I feel like I'm going backwards here, you know. So anyway, so that might be about discovering that. And so because you're able to discover that and say yes, then there could be a celebration here. Okay. So now this could be read in other ways. But we're going to get some more cards, you know, because this one always kind of concerns me about the party. The three women, but it can be celebration too, okay? But that always kind of, and you get the guy, the King of Wands, which is, if this is somebody, now, pull some cards. Let me just say that. And maybe this is about that family that looked good on the outside, right? Or a relationship that looked good on the outside, but so we're gonna pull some cards on this Three of Cups, because that one I'm curious about. Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Knight of Cups. Eight of Swords. This is a cause of concern. Kind of felt like it. It was just not that things are too good to be true, but it's kind of the way it was all unfolding. So let me tell you what I have. So I have the party, you know, like celebration. Then I have the Page of Cups, that somebody's coming forward. Now this is somebody that, okay, so we have the Page now. This is interesting. We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, all reversed. Okay. There's a major blockage, but it's based on some kind of, it's like deception. Okay. It's somebody that's, feels like somebody's attached to you for what they can get out of you, for what you can give them. And it feels like it's money. Okay, and so I had this Knight of Cups that's coming. This is Prince Charming saying, hey, I have this cup of love. I will love you forever. And the question is, did we meet him at a bar? Just kidding. Past experience. Okay, anyway, Eight of Swords is, you're upset about this. You know, maybe you're starting to see the connection here. That nobody, I mean, maybe you feel like people don't really care about you for who you are. So we have this King of Wands. I'm going to put some cards on that, okay? Because I'm not sure if it feels almost different than this, though. Because this almost feels like a trend, you know, and overall, the way things have been going with your finances and stuff. So, oh yeah, the King of Wands has got the Tower, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Nine of Cups. So the King of Wands could be either somebody you want to be like you want to be this passionate, or it could be actually King of Wands. It's a masculine energy. It could be a fire sign, but somebody that makes you passionate. That's maybe they're sexy, you know, male or female, whatever. But here's the Tower, you know? Maybe you're trying to hold this family that looks good from the outside together, or this relationship from the outside together. It's not, I don't know, or maybe the Tower already fell. But when I get these as a reader, I see this trying to keep it from falling down. But you can't change the fate. The fate's coming. It's going to fall. It's going to fall, but it's going to help you. It's divine intervention for you, and I know you don't want to hear that, but you've been asking for the change, right? I mean, nobody said it was going to be pretty. I hate when people say that. I'm sorry. But you see what I'm saying? Sometimes to change everything, the Tower's got to fall. Okay, so it is going to change your finances, because the Fortune, well, the Fortune is upright. The Tower may be reversed, but when it falls, let it fall. It's gonna change it. So, what is your wish now? What's your real wish? If you tend to go after people like this, with fiery and passionate, because that's what you're attracted to, then why aren't you just finding that in yourself? That way you don't have to look outside yourself. That's why you're being asked to find what you enjoy. What you enjoy. Find your passion. What is it you want? You know, we can appreciate people for being passionate because we don't have any. Well, I'm not saying you don't have, but you see what I'm saying. We look for things in people that are outside of ourselves that we're not giving ourselves. Nobody can give you what you need. Only we can make ourselves happy. And then when we make ourselves happy and we're in a good place and we don't look for somebody to fix us, to fill the empty part of us, oh my gosh, how long it takes us to figure that out sometimes. And then there we are again. But anyway, good things are coming. The shift is needed. It's what you've been asking for it. I know. I know it's hard. It's like, is the shifting never going to stop? That's what I feel like. And then I make another big mistake or whatever, and I go, oh yeah, I got to change that. Anyway, so we're going to do 4 more cards. Here's the Ace of Wands. It's reversed. Here's a Hanging Man, and he's reversed. Here's the Two of Pentacles. We have the Star. Okay. Reverse. Gemini. The new perspective is needed. And you know what's really cool? We're going into Virgo. Being in Virgo makes our brain go. Hangman, reverse. The new perspective is needed, looking at this from a different way. You're still angry at other people for not fulfilling your needs. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound. We wondering why other people can't fulfill us. Why are we wondering that? We really get down to it. It's like, gosh, why am I expecting that? Exactly. But that's the kind of introspection that's needed. We need to get that flipped around. So when you're in your stuck thoughts, and they feel like, here's that one, and they feel like this 8 of Swords. Take the blindfold, off, and start working with it. What am I not seeing? What am I, is this mine or is this theirs? Is this mine or this theirs? Whose life is this, mine or theirs? There's the future, mine or theirs, okay? So, fire signs, they tend to do what's right for them. They're just made that way. That's one of our challenges we need to overcome, is finding our own passion and living it. That's like a Gemini thing, right? Okay. Get that passion turned around. There's the Ace of Wands. There's no new start. There's no new life. There's no new enterprise. You're stuck. You're telling me, yeah. So, new perspective is needed, and got to get out of that illusion that you've been in. The illusion that is somebody else's responsibility to make you happy. It's not. It's yours. It's ours. Dang it. Last thing on this side of the reading. Stop juggling that, whatever it is. Simplify. Juggling people, juggling time, juggling jobs, juggling thoughts, juggling drinks. Okay? Come back to yourself and get to know you, because you're pretty darn awesome. Okay? Alright, let's do this other side now. So we have the One Ring Circus. So now that you decided, this is later in the perspective for people a little bit further down the road. They say, oh, I got my passion. How am I going to do it? It's too big. Say, you got this. Take one step at a time. One step at a time. Take a little bit at a time. Don't let it overwhelm you. And you end up with this Knight of Swords, all burned out, and yet you can't sleep because you're thinking, right? Okay. One step at a time. Take one step at a time. Okay. Somebody in another reader said, Gemini, make some lists, because we're going to have a lot of activity. And if we work it right in September, we can get a lot of crap done, because we're in Virgo territory. Virgos, I guess they always get a lot done. I never knew that. So, I'm like really inspired to get all kinds of stuff done. Because I directed it. But I get overwhelmed. It's like, oh, it just seems so big, but just start taking a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Okay, so One-Ring Circus, protection. So Four of Pentacles can be, protecting myself, protecting my assets, protecting my heart, and it's also building a foundation, okay? See if I'm having trouble getting that in front of the light, sorry. Protecting your foundation, right? So, what I'm seeing here is beware of being in fear, because fear is going to create what you're fearing. So just know you got this, because we're all learning to co-create with the universe. We're being asked to trust. I mean, not trusting got us wherever. What's the harm in trusting and just doing the work? But not doing so much that you're not thinking, that you're not in the moment, you see, or avoiding reality, avoiding this moment. It's important to be in this moment, because that's where we create, in the now. Okay? We can feel it, we can see it, we can see things happening. Yeah, I can see that. Wow, that's exciting. Instead of, as someday we're not in the now, it's hard to bring that out of the vortex if we're not in the now. You know what I mean? So we have the King of Cups. So this is somebody that's, somebody maybe we've walked away from. Oh, maybe you were creating, maybe, okay. Magician reversed. So Magician is like, I was thinking Rocky and Bullwinkle. Watch me pull a rabbit out of a hat. And I love cartoons. Anyway, Magician reverse is, that you can create, you realize you can do magic, but reverse is using it for maybe not good. It's trickery. It's like self-serving. So maybe that you met somebody that could manifest, or maybe this is when you manifested in the past. You created something, you dot until it came. But maybe it had that negative spin. What if? And that's why you got this person here. King of Cups reverse is somebody that's abusive, that's emotionally unstable. Okay? Could be due to substances or some kind of addiction. But it also could be ego. But they can be violent too. Somebody that's emotionally unstable can't be, it's like you can't rely on their reaction, and that's kind of a scary thing. Okay, so something that somebody had to walk away from, right? Was that you that walked away from them? Okay. But you do want to walk forward, and you want to take your passion with you, And this could be looking for new relationships too. Because it's got this knight has a wand, and just passion. The wand of passion, get it? So, but just going after the passion, that doesn't work, because you're still not centered inside of yourself. And finding your own passion, again, coming back to you, coming back to us. What do we want to build in our lives? See, getting past that fear. And the things that make you feel like you can't get out of bed. Building, but protecting, but building. Okay, and sharing yourself a little bit more. I mean, not with the wands. I mean, if that's what you want, but if that's gotten you in trouble, it may not be the best way, Okay, so let's talk about maybe the best way going forward, and how do we conquer these fears? Cups. Queen of Cups reverse. Chariot reverse. Moon reverse. Page of Wands. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Queen of Cups reversed. Because in the past I gave my heart and they were not. So this is the match to the King of Cups, by the way. Gave my heart. Something that I thought was going to work and it didn't. I thought I could move forward and I can't. I'm stuck. And lying to yourself, something about that. Okay, well with this reversed, it's about trauma. Maybe you have some kind of trauma that's holding you back. Maybe you should, because this is, when it's reversed, it's about being ruled by this trauma. Or addiction. Or doing things the same way, which could be all the same. Okay. But you do want to move forward. You do want to make progress. You do, see, we have the Page and the Knight. But see, we had this one, but I'm kind of afraid. Okay. I hear you. I'm with you. We could talk ourselves right out of it, right? We really want to do it. Okay, so how can we help with your trauma? With whatever this is, the pain, so you can get past it. Communication. Three of Wands. Two Cups. One more. Oh, okay. Here you go. You're going to love this, okay? You already are abundant in the moment, creating in the moment, okay? This is already yours. What's yours is yours and cannot be taken away. Only you can do that. You can block yourself. But now you're better with your communication. You understand a lot more. And maybe, I don't see a lot of spiritual guidance here, but that's something that, this is downloads from the universe, okay? It also means information from the universe. So start listening to those dreams. Dreams, I hear. Yes, you will get the rewards. You will. Believe it. See, that's about believing that the right person is coming. And you'll know that. And you'll know which ones are not right. Because now you have the experience of the people that weren't right. But more than that, you're the king. You're going to be the king. You know this is your destiny, right? You know that. That's why it's so frustrating. Healing the pain. Okay, what has the pain taught me? Okay, what is the pain? Okay, is this my reality now? Do I need to let it... See, the more we think about what happened, the more we stay in that vibration, the more we pull it to us. It's just the way it is. So we say, no, I'm the king, queen. I have abundance. I know I've been able to build this. There's no reason why I can't do this again. I have an idea. I'm smart. I know I can do this. So you can. And that's what this is all about. Yes, you can. Power up. Take the steps. Listen to the universe, your dreams. This is, They'll tell you what to go, what to do. It won't tell you, but when you think it, you can feel if that's the right answer. And if somebody conniving or deceptive comes in, you'll know that too. But, something else is when you get to a certain vibration, if it comes into your area at all, which is very hard for something real negative to come in when your vibration is real positive, it will be like, like the worst tasting thing you ever had. It will be so appalling that you won't, it'll be so obvious because you're different now. Because we're different now. Yes, the soulmate is possible. Everything you desire is possible. Because we are the magician. Gemini really is the magician. So, we are the best manifestors. Just use our powers for good to create what we want, not what everybody else wants, right? And I know that we got this. Take care.